You know the drill. Greetings, Progressbar, and welcome back to Progressbar95 Update Series, a series where I review the latest updates about this game, Progressbar95. New beta update is out. Right as I uploaded the 1.10 beta update, the first beta update. This one that I'll be covering is the second beta update. It's not the release candidate. It's called the second beta. So yeah, there's a second beta update, which is version 1.095, released on April 2nd of 2026. And if we go take a look at the what to do section here, this update includes all 5 BEC PE devices, that's a lot of E's, all 5 PB PE devices, also a lot of E's, brightness dial controls for selected BEC devices, and bug fixing. So yeah, there's not a lot listed in here. There's like 3 things important here, not including the bug fixing. That's not that important. This is definitely going to be a shorter video compared to the last 2 1.10 development updates. So yeah, enough yapping. We just get straight to the point. Let's jump right into the updates. So to start things off, I'm gonna be talking about this is a thing that I do in these videos, where first I talk about the least important features of the update first, and then I talk about the most important ones later on, which would be the case, but the PB and BEC devices are like the only thing in this update probably. So that was the joke. That was my joke. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, here it is. There's the I only have the BEC gears unlocked in Progressbar PE, which yeah, the last beta update, the first one, with version 1.095, I think. You can only purchase different devices on the first version of Progressbar PE. That is Progressbar PE. That's just what it's called. There's no 1.0. I just like to call it Progressbar PE 1.0 because it makes more sense. And whenever I say Progressbar PE, I mean the whole lineup, every system, and the compact PC lineup over here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it Progressbar PE 1.0 to not cause any confusion. Also, by the way, I need to note that if you see any black square glitches in this video, that's a long story. I couldn't get it to be fixed, so I'm sticking with this right now. There could be one right now as I'm speaking, or there could be one 20 seconds after this specific timestamp that I'm talking right now. But anyways, yeah. Oh hey, look at that! It has spaces between the label and the OS name now. That's been fixed. Yeah, in the previous 2 beta updates of 1.10. By the way, this is a new thing where you can now see the label of a server system. Before the 1.10 alpha, you couldn't see it. All you saw was the OS name, and that's it. But now you can see the label that you have on a server system, which is nice. I think that's about it for the other systems. The main thing is Progressbar PE. That's what this update's main thing is. So yeah. Also, you can switch to different devices over here. The levels don't synchronize, so that's one of the differences that these types of devices have. So yeah, we'll go to this one. Oh hey, look at that! It's different now. I guess the previous one was a placeholder. Also, yeah, there's multiple cases here. If you missed the last video, yeah, there are multiple things you could buy. The Computer Shop magazine, where you can buy cases, the BEC gears device, and the PC card modem. Now we got this, which is the brightness style control that the changelog talked about, which is cool. We also got this, the backlight over here, and we got the power button, where you can power off the device. Whoa. But yeah, the levels don't synchronize, just like that. I'm at level 9 right here, and I think I saw already. What the? Okay. Things just happened. That's the first bug that I see. All right, nice. I don't know what happened. I swear to God, I did not tap on this system, plus with Compact PE 7 Pro, and also, by the way, it has a logo now. Previously on the first beta update, it didn't include a logo. Now that's fixed. Now you can see the logo now on the boot screen. Well, time for me to restart the game because what else can I do in here? There's nothing to do. There's no device, no power off button, there's nothing. So yeah, I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? You're not getting the one restart later title card. I'm just gonna skip to the next clip. Alright, what's up guys? Back again with another video. Okay, that clearly did not fix it. And I'm back again. Alright. Alright, so switching to the PB500X. is bugged, so I can't do that. It just goes to Progressbar PE Compact 7.0. Also, yeah, I didn't mention this was a previous video. Now that I unlocked the PC card here, which is 6 megabytes, now you can see in the ROM section here, plus 6 megabyte card. And also the modem is here because I also got that as well. So yeah, that's nice. What if I just do this? Oh, that works. All right. Whoa. There's a charger in there now. That's cool. Also, by the way, yeah, I have level 216 here. So yeah, levels are not synchronized. Yeah, switch back to BEC gears because it looks cooler. So yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at the Progressbar PE 2.0 one thing here. I also checked. Oh, okay. It just started on its own. I don't even have this option enabled. What's going on here? I'm not gonna connect. Also, we got a finalized pause icon, or my menu icon at the top here. Now looking, instead of using the one from Progressbar98, now it also fits with the first version of Progressbar PE 1.0, which is a handheld PC. Mailbox icon is slightly taller compared to Progressbar PE 1.0's. It's using the exact same one from Progressbar98. So yeah, I guess that's the only placeholder asset right now, probably, maybe. I don't think there's anything else that's changed. Can I? No, I can't. Also, I need to enable the cursor because you don't know where I'm tapping at. Where's my cursor? Where am I tapping at? I could be tapping anywhere. Hold on, let me enable the cursor. I didn't do it in the previous video, which I forgot. My brain is stupid. Hold on, let me enable it. I'll only enable the cursor for these beta update videos, so you know where I'm tapping at. Look at here. Yeah, look at that. BEC Gears 2 in Roman numerals. Also got the carbon case, which I can get. Boom. Also, by the way, I didn't check it here, but I got all the progress data that I have back. Right here. Look at that. All I had to do was grind on this system. You just play the custom difficulty several times, and then you just finish the level in seconds. Finish the level in seconds. There we go. That was a bad example, but you get what I mean. Actually, you know what? Here's an even better example. I hope this is better. There we go. That's slightly better. But yeah, that's how I did it. That's how I got all my progress data back. It's much easier and faster to do it in here. So yeah. Anyways, back to Progressbar PE 2.0 again. The BEC Gears 2 device. I'm gonna get that one. Are you going to spend your progress data? Yes! And there it is, BEC Gears 2. This is the same unboxing that you've seen numerous times in the previous 1.10 development update videos. You got the power brick, you got the cable, the useless driver, the manual. Take this off, and then power it on, and boom, there we go. As you can see here, everything is out of sync. The My menu here is not synced. Bin is out of sync. The calendar is out of sync. The achievements is out of sync. So yeah, every time you would install a new Progressbar PE system or Progressbar PE device, you would have to resync everything again. Not the levels though. Those are not synced. You've seen the last videos, I hope. Syncing to fully unlock the potential of the device, you need to sync it with your Progressbar computer. Connect devices using the sync cable, and it's plugged in. Then you press the connect button, and then here we are. Here at the top it lists the things that you're going to synchronize. We got the system, the mail, achievements, calendar, and the bin. And you got the estimated time left of the whole syncing process. That's the whole mini game. That's how you do it. It's that easy. So yeah, you get the whole drill. Is there a cursor option in the settings in Progressbar PE? I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. I think it's in the display category, but it's not there. All you get is the screen brightness, do that, the LCD motion blur, which, oh, never mind, it didn't enable it. And we also have the backlight over here. So yeah, I'm not gonna enable the LCD motion blur because I personally don't like it. You also got this brightness wheel over here where you can do this. Very cool. So yeah, oh yeah, there's also the other cases. I'm just gonna get this one. I'm gonna get the carbon case only. I'll get the other two later, if I have enough progress data. I just want to save my progress data on all the BEC devices. So yeah, here we have it, BEC Gears 2, and the PB650 Colora. So yeah, you know the drill. Same thing. And now we're moving on to Progressbar.pet 3.0. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. There's like a rounded edge at the bottom here. That's nice. PB720. That's what the device is called, the default one. Here we have it. Here's the things. We have the carbon case, which I already have. And there's also the BEC Gears 3. And also the icon here is different, which is also a handheld PC compact device thing. Also, by the way, yeah, you still cannot check the battery percentage when you tap on the icon. It doesn't do anything. Oh. What? Oh. I can just... Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm tapping on the right side over here. Right next to where the bin is over here. And it changes to different cases over here, which is interesting. You can just switch to different cases easily. I'm going to stick the carbon case. But anyways, BEC Gears 3. That's what you're here for. Here it is. BEC Gears 3. It's the same unboxing. Skip all this. And then, boom. This is so cool. Oh, those are the screen brightness buttons. This looks really cool. And again, the device is out of sync. I would show the rest of, the whole syncing minigame, but you already seen it. You already seen it too many times. I think you get the point. So, by the way, I forgot to mention in the previous video is that Progressbar.pet 3.0 and the other two new Progressbar PE systems, like Progressbar PE Compact 7.0 and Progressbar PE Compact 10. Those are very long names. They all had the Progressbar XP startup and shutdown sounds, which seems like it's still here. Yeah. But yeah, there's the BEC Gears 3 device, and that's about it. Now we're moving on to Progressbar PE Compact 7.0. I know. Also, whoa, this also looks cool too. Yeah, there's the PQ instead of PB. We've got the PQ840 over here. It says at the top. That's cool. And also, there's the compact device icon thing. You got the carbon case, which I'll get. Oh. There's a weird thing going on in the bottom here of the device. It looked fine on Progressbar.pet 3.0. I don't know why it's doing that in here. But yeah, also here are the icons, which looks nice. But anyways, BEC Gears 3. It's called BEC Gears 3 in the Computer Shop magazine, not BEC Gears 4, which that's what it's actually called in there in the My Menu window. So that's interesting. But anyways, here it is. Which is just a shadow. The box doesn't exist. It's non-existent. It's been a lie this whole time. But yeah, take this off and boom, here we are, the BEC Gearbox. BEC Gearbox instead of BEC Gears 4. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the final name of this device instead of BEC Gears 4. Also, the Computer Shop magazine is not there. Where is it at? Where's it at? There we go. Also, yeah, there's the boot screen that I mentioned earlier. Now it has a logo. But yeah, here it is. Now the device is orange. I think orange is a pretty nice color. I'm guessing that name will also be on the... Oh! Too many errors! So yeah, collecting orange segments does do something. So yeah, also, what's going on? What's going on here? The segment shine. It's going out of bounds at the window. That's... Yeah, the calendar did not sync. So... Oh yeah, here it is. Do you want to try again? Sure! Okay, so yeah, that's what happens when you collected your orange segment. I think now it works. I don't think I did it properly in the last update video. Also, yeah, here it is. Here it is. It's going out of bounds at the window again here. Look at that. Also, we got this. It's on the right side. It's on the instead of being on the middle. So I could play with this all day. That's the whole thing. Oh yeah, the carbon case. I'll get that one. Hey, that's nice. Can I check how many? No, there's no like. I can't check like how much progress data I have in here. So yeah, let's power off that. Yeah, like I said, it also has the Progressbar XP startup and shutdown sounds. And lastly, we're moving on to Progressbar PE Compact 10. And here's the device. It's more modern now, obviously. It's called the PQ950. 95. Progressbar95. Whoa. And yeah, here's the BEC Gears 5, or the the Beck Gears 5. The last two words in BEC are not uppercase. Oh, I just noticed there's a little like shine on the device here. There's like a little shine here going on, a little thing here. You get what I mean. Also, yeah, I'm pretty close to getting the expert badge. Well, not that close, but pretty close. I'm at level 79 right now, so yeah, I'll get the grand badge on these systems eventually. Yeah, here's the brightness. There's the power button over there. And now we're gonna take a look. Oh yeah, the carbon case as well. And now we're gonna take a look at the BC Gearbox 5. Okay, now it's called by its actual name, probably. I'm like BEC Gears 4 for some reason. There's the unboxing. Also, yeah, I didn't mention that there's no cables or useless driver there because, well, it's a modern device. Why would it have one? But yeah, here it is. Welcome to a new system. It's not really new. I had this one. I already had this one before. The computer shop magazine is gone again. Also, it's just an animation like that. That's cool. Oh, let me do it again. That's neat. There it is again. Carbon case. Okay, yeah, I still have enough progress data, so let me get the rest over here. Now I have all the other cases. That's nice, and I can switch between them over here. How nice. And now I would have to resync all of this again. Also, yeah, the sync cable here is different in modern Progressbar PE systems because, well, obviously. Bam, there we go. And that's it. That's all the BEC devices. That was fast. that lasted a pretty short time. But yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, I also need to buy the other cases. I have enough progress data for it, so I can just do this. There we go. And I also get the other cases over here. I already bought all the cases over here. Did I buy all the cases? Voice crack. Did I buy all the cases in BEC Gears 2? No, I didn't. Okay, let me buy these real quick. There we go. Just like that. But yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Is there any other changes in the game modes? I don't know. I think the hardware specs are different. Hold on, CRX, CH2, 66 MHz, 4 MB of RAM. Yeah, it is different. CRX CH5 1 GHz CPU, 1 GB RAM, and 16 GB ROM, and a 56 kilobit modem. So yeah, that's I think that's it. There's not much else to talk about these devices. So yeah, really cool designs. Like the BEC Gears 3. This is really cool, and also the BEC Gears for BEC Gearbox. I mean, this also looks nice. It's orange. Orange is a nice color. But yeah, I think that's it. Again, I don't know. It could be. I could be missing something, though. I don't think I am. I don't think there's anything new in the other game modes. Progressbar XS looks the same. Again, the title bar still calls it Progressbar XL instead of Progressbar XS. So that hopefully that'll be fixed eventually. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the grand batch on Progressbar PE Compact 10 first because, I mean, it has the longest battery duration out of all these. So obviously I'm gonna go do this one. So yeah. Also the PE browser, has this been fixed? I keep getting voice cracks. Yeah, it is also fixed. Oh, that's not. Also, yeah, the size of the website width has been changed. That's been fixed. That has not been fixed. Oh, look at that, 69 systems. Oh, nice, bro. And I have 6.7 Pro battery. There's 69 systems in the game right now. Oh my god. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, no one's laughing. Anyways, I think that's it. Let me go check the other Progressbar systems or any other system to see if there's any changes. If not, I might as well just cut all this and end the video there. So why do I have the Beach browser as the default? What just happened? Why did it do that? What? Okay, I can't do anything. Might as well just restart. But anyway, yeah, I was supposed to have Progressilla. Why is that not the default? Or no, well, the Beige is the default. But I had Progressilla enabled before. That was the one that I had. I don't know why I didn't choose that one. So yeah, I think I might have just ended here. I did say the video was gonna be short. Also, funnily enough, I ended this video right as I shut down bar X, just like I did in my last video. How fun! But yeah, there's not much to say other than, again, the devices look really awesome. I think my favorite one has to be either Progressbar PE 3.0 or Progressbar PE Compact 7.0. Those ones are really good. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. There's not much else to say. There isn't really anything else that's been added as update other than the BEC and the PB devices. Yeah, it's the only thing added in this update, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. So thank you for watching and listening and doing all that stuff. And now I'm gonna go do other things. Bye.